Hey everyone, welcome to English GoGo. I'm Samantha, and this is episode 1, the very first episode of what I hope is going to be your absolute favorite English learning show. We are so excited you are here right now, watching this.
We really are. Hi, everybody. I'm Harrison. Sam and I have been talking about launching this channel for a while, and the day is finally here.
It's here. Okay, for anyone wondering, what exactly is English GoGo? This channel is designed for foreign language speakers learning English. And the idea is simple. We want to help you learn English the way real people actually speak it, not just textbook stuff. Real, natural, everyday English.
Right, and there is a huge difference between the English you study in school and the English people actually use every single day.
Huge difference. That gap between textbook English and real English, that's exactly what we want to help you close. You've probably studied English for years, you know your grammar and vocabulary, but then you hear a native speaker talk and it's like, wait, what did they just say?
Exactly. That is such a common experience. So what we do on this show is just talk, naturally, like friends. And while we chat, we'll point out useful words and phrases, things you can actually use in daily life, at work, or while traveling.
And that's the key. You're not passively reading a grammar rule on a page. You're hearing how real English flows, how people respond to each other, how expressions are used in context. That is so much more powerful for your brain.
So much more powerful. There's actually research backing this up. Your brain learns language through patterns, repetition, and emotion, not through memorizing grammar lists at midnight before a test.
Ha, we've all been there. Okay, so Harrison, should we actually introduce ourselves properly, like tell people who we are?
Yes, let's do it. Ladies first.
Okay, so my name is Samantha, most people call me Sam. I'm 28, I live in Los Angeles, and English is my first language. I also speak a little Japanese, which is part of why I care so much about this project. I know firsthand how challenging it is to learn another language. It's humbling.
It really is.
And outside of this channel, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which, okay, I know, not everyone expects that. Ha! I will. I've been training for 3 years and I love it. And honestly, Jiu-Jitsu has taught me something important. You don't get good overnight. You show up, you practice, you improve little by little. That is 100% true for learning English too.
That is such a great point. Consistent practice beats cramming every single time.
Exactly. And that's what we're here for, to be your consistent practice partner every week. Okay, Harrison, your turn.
All right, so I'm Harrison. I'm 35, also in Los Angeles. I work in film and TV production, specifically in the prop department as a set dresser.
Which is such a cool job. Can you tell people what that actually means? Like, what do you actually do on a set?
Yeah, so basically, when you watch a movie and you see a living room with books on the shelves, a coffee mug on the table, a plant in the corner, someone had to put all of that there. That's me. I dress the set, make everything look real and lived in before the cameras roll.
I love that. So you're kind of like a storyteller through objects.
Oh, I love that. And one thing about working in film, you meet people from all over the world, different countries, different backgrounds. English is the common language on set, so I've seen firsthand how powerful clear communication is. Even if it's not your native language, it genuinely opens doors.
It really does. Okay, let's do our first useful phrase highlight. Every episode, when a great phrase comes up naturally in conversation, we'll stop and spotlight it.
Oh, yes, I love this part.
Okay, so the first one. Harrison just said firsthand. This is a really useful word. Firsthand means you experienced something yourself, directly. So you could say, I know firsthand how difficult that is. Or, I have firsthand experience with customer service. Natural, confident, and professional.
Right, and it works in casual conversation too. Like, I know firsthand that LA traffic is a nightmare. Totally everyday usage.
Ha. Totally true. Okay, next useful phrase, and this one is great for professional situations. It's, can you walk me through that?
Oh, that's a great one.
Right? Can you walk me through that means, can you explain that to me step by step? It's polite and natural. Instead of saying, I don't understand, try, could you walk me through the process? Much more confident and professional.
And it works in interviews too. If an interviewer asks you a complex question, you can even say, let me walk you through my experience. It shows you're organized and clear.
Yes, love that. Okay, one more phrase for today, and this one is super casual, you'll hear it all the time. It's, that makes sense. Or even, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
See? He just did it. Totally is very common in casual American English. It means completely, or yes, I agree. And that makes sense is a natural way to say, I understand. So next time, try saying, oh, that makes sense, or that totally makes sense. Your English will feel so much more natural.
And that is the magic of this show. You hear these phrases in real conversation, you understand the feeling and context behind them, and they just stick. Way better than writing them in a notebook.
100%. Your brain is wired for story and conversation. That's how humans have been passing on language for thousands of years. So we're just leaning into that.
And every episode, we're going to cover different topics. Going to a restaurant, job interviews, traveling, talking about your hobbies, making small talk at a party.
Oh, small talk. Such an underrated skill. In American English, small talk is everywhere. At the office, the coffee shop, waiting in line. It can feel awkward if you're not used to it. But knowing how to start a conversation makes such a big difference.
Totally. Just knowing how to say, so what do you do? Or how was your weekend? Those little phrases open real doors to friendships, job opportunities, connections you never expected.
They really do. We'll dedicate whole episodes to that. But for today, for episode 1, we just wanted to say, hey, welcome. We are so glad you found this channel.
Yes, I want to say something to everyone watching. Learning a new language is genuinely hard. It takes courage to try speaking and risk making mistakes. But the fact that you are here, pressing play, choosing to invest in yourself, that already says a lot about you.
And on that note, our last useful phrase, and maybe my favorite, it's, you've got this. It means, you can do it, you have what it takes. It's what you say to a friend before a job interview or stepping onto a stage. Hey, you've got this. Warm, encouraging, and very common.
And we mean it. You have genuinely got this.
We do. Okay, before we sign off, should we tell them what's coming up in episode 2?
Oh yes, let's tease it.
So in episode 2, we're talking about how to introduce yourself in English. Not just, my name is... We're going deep. How do you make a memorable, confident introduction? Whether it's at a networking event, starting a new job, or meeting someone at a party, we've got you covered.
It's going to be a really practical, really fun episode. I'm already excited for it.
Same. Okay, one last useful phrase. Make sure you is a friendly, natural way to remind someone to do something, like a helpful nudge from a friend. Make sure you bring an umbrella. Make sure you try the ramen, it's amazing. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to English GoGo.
Ha, very smooth, Sam. Hit subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode, and share it with a friend who's learning English. That means the world to us.
It really does. Okay, everyone, that's a wrap on episode 1 of English GoGo. Thank you so much for being here on day 1. This is just the beginning, and we are so excited to go on this journey with you. New episodes every week. See you very soon.
See you next time. Keep showing up, keep practicing, keep growing, and remember,
English GoGo!